Hey everybody, Von here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to day 182 of a year of yoga. We're gonna be doing a lot of like laying down in like low to the mat poses today. Um, I felt like my cough was getting better yesterday, but today I am just exhausted. Like, I'm so tired. I'm supposed to be getting ready for a live stream, and all I want to do is go back to bed, but that'll be okay. We'll figure it out. So, we're going to start on our hands and knees. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today, by the way. Starting out on our hands and knees, we're going to be just in a tabletop position. I don't want to, my inclination being exhausted is to just just hang here. Engage. You don't have to be full on like cat pose open with your shoulders, but just like you're pushing the ground away from you. And tuck your pelvis just a bit, not again into a curved back, but just into a neutral, and bring your navel into your spine. I'm going to come up onto my knees and just circle my feet around in one direction. And then the other. Not really pairing the movement with my breath, but just breathing intentionally. Change directions again. And again. Now from here we can start coming through some cat-cows. Maybe changing direction. And from here, I'm going to bring my arms quite forward in front of my shoulders and lower down. Let's bring our elbows up to where our hands were and just be here in Sphinx position. We have our arms railroaded so that they're parallel. We don't want to be turning in or turning out too much. Inhale and exhale. Let's push up into, I think this is called seal pose. It's kind of like cobra, just getting a nice stretch. We can alternate lifting one foot and then the other towards our booty. Now we can let's bring our right foot up. I'm going to ground through the top of my left foot, and we can lift once, twice, thrice. Ooh, got a cramp. And then lifting our other foot. I'm just trying to bring those toes towards the ceiling. Now I'm not at all used to using those muscles, so it probably doesn't look like much, but it feels like a lot, and that is perfectly fine. Exhaling, coming back down. Put our hands on either side of our chest and push up and back into child's pose. Just really relaxing into that breath. We can walk our fingertips up when we're ready and come back into a thunderbolt position. I'm actually going to crawl towards the head of my mat so that we can come into thunderbolt. And now from here, I'm going to tuck my pelvis under and start walking my hands behind me. getting a nice stretch through the top and front of my deltoids, across my chest. And by engaging my glutes and pushing my pelvis forward, I'm able to get really nice and deep into my quads. Then we can walk back up from there. I'm going to shift over just onto my side into a 90-90 position with my feet and knees on the ground like this. And we can inhale and exhale, lower ourselves over our left foot or left shin. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling, bowing down. You can even come to your elbows. It's kind of like pigeon pose, but without having the back leg straight. And just really nice and yin yoga style, just get into it. And kind of massage your foot that you're next to, wiggling your toes around, saying, hey, beans. On the next exhale, ease yourself back up. And we are going to open this back leg like a hinge. So I'm inhaling down, exhaling up. And you might be just right here, just a very tiny range of motion. I've seen some folks do this where it's like a door on a hinge that just comes right up. I can only come to about here, but we're exploring and expanding our range of motion and reclaiming our mobility. So it's not necessarily about exactly where you are, just that we're here doing it. One more. There we are. And now we can come up onto both of our feet and then shift over to the right. Inhaling and exhaling, bowing forward. If you like, you can inhale back up and exhale back down, maybe even bringing your elbows to the mat. On your next exhale, go ahead and ease yourself back up. Inhale and exhaling, let's open, lifting that left knee. Inhaling, exhale, back centered up onto our booty, and we can bring our feet together into a bound ankle pose. Holding on to our ankles, let's grow, grow, grow out of the top of our head. And get some nice neck and shoulder stretches in here. Let's change direction. And we can even start to bow forward, maybe shifting from side to side to pull the taffy and loosen up those lower back muscles. Inhaling back up. Arms overhead. Let's inhale again. Reaching and then exhaling. Turning to the right with just the strength of our muscles before bringing our left hand to our right foot and our right hand behind us. Inhale, coming out of the twist just a little, and exhale, going a little deeper in. Inhale, come back to center, arms up overhead, and exhaling, twisting. And on our next exhale, let's just ease back into the center. As we inhale, visualize like we're filling our entire trunk of our torso with air. And as we exhale, use the entire strength of your core to squeeze all of that air out of you. It's almost as though your abdominal, front, back, side, everything, all of the strength of your core are like the bellows fueling a forge, or not fueling, fanning, the bellows fanning a forge. So as you inhale, you're opening those bellows, you're pulling the air in, and now from here, while we're just here sitting doing some ab work, we can put our right hand on our upper abdomen, like above our belly button, and then our left hand on our lower abdomen below our belly button. And we're going to practice just isolating. I don't think it's visible to y'all at all, but just focus just on your right hand, on your upper abs, just trying to pull them in. And it may be something like, ooh, somebody's coming to tickle you, tickle, tickle, just pulling in that section. And if you're not there yet with your muscle isolation, just pull all of your abs in. So let's start with that. Let's all of them in. One. And I'm going to turn to the side actually, because the side profile may be more helpful to y'all to see that something's actually happening here. Also, you can sit however is effective for you, whether it's bound angle or maybe an easy pose. But whatever you do, don't forget to breathe. So let's exhaling, pulling the whole abdomen in. Inhaling, letting it all loose. Not just hang loose, but like pooching it out, like really. Yeah. Inhale, pooch out. Exhale, pull everything in. Last one like this. Pooch, pooch, pooch. Pulling those abs in as we escort the air out. So now, if you're able to put your, like, let's start trying to get that isolation. So just pull in with just the top of your abs. And it might look, you might be getting your chest involved a little bit. That's okay. Whatever helps you to isolate. It's a very small movement. There we go. And now we can try our lower abs. There we go. And now we can practice, if you're there, alternating. So let's pull in at the top, in at the bottom, in at the top, in at the bottom. And now we may, ooh, I was like, let's try to make that a little faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and whoo. But what this will hopefully bring us into is normally whenever I do ab rolls, I get my spine a little bit more involved than what I should. So I'm trying to build just the just my core. And what we'll do for that is we pull in at the top and hold in at the top, and then pull in at the bottom as well, and then release at the top, and then release at the bottom. So pulling in, releasing, releasing, pulling in, releasing, releasing. So with just our abs, oh, I don't know if anything's happening, but it feels like some. It feels like I'm working something. So, excuse me. We'll hopefully build on that the more that we practice, because just being aware of our abs can really help. I don't know, just being aware of them, knowing what's going on helps us to know when to engage them. Uh, and what's the point in having a body if we're not going to know what it can do and how to use it and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I will see y'all again here tomorrow for another day of a year of yoga. So until then, y'all keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.